Look at your phone, that glow, the endless feed. Look at the faces, the endless shifting gallery of strangers. This is the new water, and we are the ones who stare into it, searching for a reflection of ourselves. We swipe, we scroll, we filter, searching for a ghost, a perfect memory of a love that has never existed. Modern dating feels like a paradox. We scroll endlessly, swipe tirelessly, and yet remain starved for connection. In this marketplace of fleeting encounters, where love is both hyper-available and strangely absent, two voices from the past might help us see more clearly. Plato, the philosopher of ideals, and Freud, the interpreter of hidden desire. And their theories, colliding in the digital well of modern dating, tell a story that feels both ancient and utterly new. Plato's vision was a ladder, a divine ascent. We begin by loving a single beautiful body, then all beautiful bodies, then the beauty of the mind, and finally the pure, perfect form of beauty itself. To him, physical love was a first step, a shadow of a greater truth we're all trying to remember. Plato imagined love as a sacred madness, a fire that drags the soul upward. Desire for him was not weakness, but wings. For him, desire was never just about bodies. It was a longing for truth, for immortality, for a glimpse of the infinite. Imagine Plato scrolling through a dating app. Would he see countless faces or countless fragments of beauty itself, waiting for us to recognize the divine spark within another? And this echoes in our search for the one. The algorithm presents us with faces, and we swipe, chasing a flicker of recognition, a glimpse of an ideal. We aren't just looking for a person. We're looking for an echo of a perfect form that exists somewhere in the ether. We want a love that is more than flesh and blood. We want the platonic. We want the ideal. So we go on our dates staring across the table, not at the person, but at the shadow. We are searching for an ideal that doesn't breathe, doesn't stumble, and doesn't have a past. We compare the person in front of us to a phantom in our minds, and every flaw, every awkward silence, every simple human imperfection is a thunderclap of disappointment that reminds us, this is not it. This is not the ghost we are looking for. But Freud would shake his head and laugh at this ladder. He would have seen not a beautiful ascent, but a dark descent into the primal mud of the unconscious. For Freud, love is never that pure. Beneath every swipe, every text, every longing stare, lurks the unconscious, the forgotten traumas, the unresolved attachments, the primal drives. Where Plato sees a ladder to heaven, Freud sees the shadows of childhood repeating themselves in adult disguise. We do not simply choose a partner, we repeat, the one who doesn't text back, the one who feels distant, the one who overwhelms. These are not strangers, Freud would say, but ghosts. We do not love because we glimpse eternity. We love because we are haunted by the needs and losses of the past. And so, we are puppets, unknowing marionettes, our heartstrings pulled by the shadows of our childhoods. We are drawn to the detached because we craved affection. We are attracted to the dominant because we felt powerless. Our attraction may be less about the beauty before us and more about the ghost within us. So here we stand, between Plato's ascent and Freud's descent. Dating today is both sacred and haunted, a yearning to rise above ourselves and a compulsion to repeat what has already wounded us. Each message we send is both a prayer for transcendence and a confession of our unconscious scripts. We're on a date with a living, breathing person, but all we see are the phantoms. We bring our longing for an ideal and our fear of an old wound to every conversation, every swipe, every touch. We are so consumed by the ghosts we are chasing and the ghosts that haunt us that we forget to see the human being standing right in front of us. This is the great paradox of modern dating. We are looking for something timeless and eternal in a fleeting, digital space. We are trying to climb Plato's ladder while chained to the floor of Freud's well. Perhaps the truth lies not in choosing between Plato and Freud, but in holding both at once, to see love not only as a step toward the eternal, but also as a mirror of our hidden selves. To date, then, is to walk a tightrope between heaven and the unconscious, between divine aspiration and human vulnerability. Modern dating, through their eyes, is not merely about finding someone. It is about discovering what in us longs for the infinite and what in us remains unresolved. And maybe the courage required is not just to swipe or to love, but to let love become both ladder and mirror, a path upward and inward at once. The solution is not to choose a ghost to follow. The solution is to let them go, to turn off the screen, to turn away from the shadows, and to look with open eyes at the messy, beautiful, imperfect reality of another person. The real breathing person is not a shadow of an ideal, nor a puppet of the past. They are a universe unto themselves. And maybe the truest form of love is to finally let go of the ghosts and to simply, beautifully love the living. If this stirred something in you and made you think differently about your own search for love, or helped you see something new about yourself, don't let it fade. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, may you find what you're truly looking for.